So, lately, a lot of my fans have been begging and demanding that I give my thoughts on a particular streamer that I've occasionally referenced when she becomes relevant, and obviously it's pretty clear that I don't like this particular person, and this particular person doesn't like me, and a lot of people have wanted me to actually explain what happened drama-wise with this person, or at least why I don't associate with this person, and why I think so little of people that do associate with this person still at this current point. Now, I will say I did used to be maybe not friends, but pretty cool with this individual. BadBunny is who we're talking about here today. If you guys don't know, she is a Twitch streamer, and apparently she's visiting a chatter for a week. Really weird name for a stream. If that's actually a thing that's happening, that's odd as fuck. I don't know if streamers should be visiting their chatters for a week unless they're friends outside of that, but okay. Anyway, with that said, I am, of course, banned from BadBunny's chat, as well as blocked by her on Twitter. Now, would you guys like to guess what exactly got me banned and blocked by BadBunny here? Would you guys like to guess? She's done it before with mods, so it's not completely out of the ordinary. Super weird behavior, by the way. Super duper weird behavior, but we'll get more into that kind of stuff later in the stream, or into the segment. Anyway, yeah, you guys are not invited to my home. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not invited to any of your homes. Okay, regardless of whether or not you want me there, I'm not invited to your homes. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. So why did BadBunny block me? Now it's not because of any. I'm not trans or gay or anything like that, or bi, so it's not because of her bigotry. So I will let you guys know it is not because I am part of any marginalized groups that BadBunny has a bigotry towards. We'll get into that part in a moment. That was minorly a joke, but I'll tell you guys the story. So BadBunny, I learned about her mostly because of the Destiny drama, and I wasn't entirely convinced by the reasons that Destiny gave for why we ought to dislike BadBunny. It just didn't come off to me as entirely valid for everybody just all of a sudden decide BadBunny's a piece of shit and just disregard her and refuse to engage with her or anything like that, or be friends with her just because Destiny says she's mean or whatever. It just didn't sit well with me. And then, of course, there was the big drama that happened with the $5 a month thing. And I also thought that was being very over-exaggerated by a lot of people who criticized it. And I defended BadBunny on both those counts. I defended BadBunny from the criticisms I had heard Destiny say back in the day. And I defended BadBunny against that drama as well. Wait, that was her? Yes, BadBunny is the $5 a month chick, yes. Anyway, defended her from that. And one day, I hopped into BadBunny's stream because I was bored. There was nothing to do. I was going live in 3 hours or something like that. So I just decided I wanted to hang out in another streamer's chat and just relax for a little bit before I went live. So I hopped into BadBunny's stream, chilled out a little bit, vibed, relaxed, hung out for a little while. And BadBunny asked me how I was doing, or what I was up to, or what I was doing today. And I responded, not much, having a good day, streaming a little later today though. And then she got really mad at me when I mentioned that I'd be streaming later in the day. And she got actually, I thought she was joking at first because I was sincerely confused as to how somebody who has any amount of normal human social skills could possibly actually get mad at what I had said or done. So I thought at first that she was joking, because I'd heard that I'd heard people who defend BadBunny say that when she says something like that to her audience that sounds mean, it's just she's just joking. It's just her being she's just ribbing with her chat. That's what people would always say to me. And I always thought, okay, maybe it's just her humor, and maybe it's just, But then she got, actually mad and, stopped responding to my messages in chat, from that point on. She just started ignoring me in the chat, and I was like, okay. That's a little odd, but, I mean, it's not like my heart is broken over this streamer not liking me or wanting to be friends with me or anything, or ghost. I mean, it's not really that big a deal. So I go on with my day, and then I find out not too long later that I'm blocked by BadBunny on Twitter. And so I decided, all right, well, I showed it on stream, and I was like, hey guys, look at this. BadBunny has me blocked on Twitter, and people in my chat were saying BadBunny was live. So I was like, okay, well, she never told me why she blocked me. I don't even know why she blocked me. The only instance I know of any conflict between us was that one time where I mentioned I was streaming later, and she got mad at me about it, and that's the last time I ever spoke to her. So I'm pretty sure she blocked me for that. I went into her stream chat while she was live, while I was streaming, and I asked, BadBunny, why do you have me blocked on Twitter? Was it by mistake or something along those lines? And then she blocked me or banned me from her chat and then posted on Twitter that, like my message in the chat, and then said that I was a creepy debate bro, which was really, really funny. I guess she was trying to push it as though like I was like simping for her or something, even though I typed the messages on stream. Like, you guys were there when you guys were here and watched me type it out. It wasn't like some weird creepy dude in his dark room like fucking like messaging some female streamer some harassy weird shit after she's blocked him or something. Like, I was just asking, why was it a mistake? Did I get caught in a blockchain? Like, is it because I followed Destiny? Is that why? I thought maybe she was going to say, oh, I'm sorry, Zan, you follow Destiny, I guess. That's probably why I blocked everyone who follows Destiny. But no. She went off on a long Twitter tirade about how I'm an evil debate bro and how I'm a grifting piece of shit. So after that point, all holds barred at this point, BadBunny's a grifting piece of shit, and I have proof of it. Way more proof than she could ever have to allege that I'm grifting. So let's hop right into it. Now, the first bit here is, of course, the numerous screenshots dating from as far back as like 2017, 2016, as recently as just earlier this year, of her saying racist, homophobic, ableist, and transphobic and kind of stuff, right? So here's some older messages here. FY hate blacks, I lynch black people for fun, you're a sand N-word, Alabrel last stream, Lamau, he actually started crying, some of these people are so fucking autistic, Jesus fucking Christ, it's so hard not to troll him now, but it's really annoying to have to do it every time someone spams it in chat. Guys, how funny would it be if I went full lefty for a while just to see where it goes? TBH, it would be better to have the bot do it. I feel like I could keep the act up for at least a month. Go for it, lol. If anything, it'll piss him off, referring to Destiny. Real talk, though, 78 times, no SJWs in the yacht, so is the F slur a gay hate thing? Because, like, the only people that seem to associate the F slur with gay hate seem to be people offended on behalf of gays. And, of course, this is, I'll give you an N-word pass for the BadBunny segment. I'm okay with that, Apillo. I'm gonna not say the N-word. I'm gonna pass on that one. But, yeah, so this is just a little bit. This is just what Destiny like released on Twitter alone. Like, these were just some that he posted on Twitter. He also posted like a shit ton of screenshots from like on Reddit as well. I know like we don't have the highest opinion of Destiny here necessarily, but frankly, he knows more about her than we do, and I'm going to trust this shit is real. Because it's so much that it would be ridiculous to even attempt to fake this amount of evidence that's been released of her. And it hasn't even just been Destiny that's released this kind of shit. Like, way more people than just Destiny have released this kind of stuff. Like, of screenshots and whatnot. And, of course, there's screenshots as well of her admitting that she's doing, like, the lefty stuff as a grift, that she's going to start doing the lefty stuff as a grift. Really, really scummy shit. And then, of course, there's, like, the stuff that nowadays, if you bring it up, BadBunny defenders will just kind of like arm wave it because it's kind of like hand wave it because it's so long ago. But I argue that if there's still evidence of you saying this kind of shit and having these types of opinions as recently as less than a year ago in secret like Discord DMs, then yeah, I'd say those old messages of you saying stuff that's just about as bad also stands to reason to be accurate to how you are today. So onto the clip that we're about to watch. Listen, if it comes to BadBunny and you're looking for like all the horrible shit she said or done, to be fair, Destiny's community is where you're going to want to go for it, okay? Because they have done a pretty good job of keeping track of all the horrible shit she's done and said. So let's watch.
I, for one, would never be involved with a guy who's bisexual. Well, witch doctor, shut the fuck up! I couldn't do it. There might be exceptions, obviously. When I say I wouldn't be attracted or I'm not attracted, obviously, if it's like, obviously there could be exceptions to all you super literal nerds out there, but like,
it gets worse.
I don't
just watch.
like, if a guy's like having sex with other guys, and then he's like, oh, maybe I'll try having sex with you. I'm like,
I'm sorry. I couldn't help but laugh there. I kind of choked on my vape juice. My vape hit there a little bit because I laughed a little. But it is very funny, the idea of like, also, sorry, I lost my shit because I saw I saw the Godsony emote in Bad Bunny's chat. So when I saw that pop up, I like coughed a little bit and my eyes teared a little because I thought that was a little funny. The little Godsony emote in her chat before it all went down.
Racist and sexist, please don't say that. Even black people, if you found me a black bisexual man, I might throw up in my mouth at the thought of sexual contact with him. But not every black bisexual I throw up in my mouth at the sight of. Just like, you know.
Not everyone.
We're talking sexually. Obviously. Okay. For the most part, it is to connect with the community of people who are empathetic and understand each other. But when it comes to the long practice tradition of straight men having sex with other men, there seems to be a lot of debate. For the purpose of this article, we will not refer...
Wait, Destiny's in the chat when this is happening live. Wait, people are adding Destiny in her Twitch chat when this is happening live. Wait, doesn't this kind of make Destiny look bad if he was just kind of like vibing in chat during this and not like
my dude.
Pushing back at it at all? Like, I obviously can't even see her chat because for some reason she's in front of it. I have no idea, like, I have no idea why this was decided to be a good idea, but I guess her chair is in front of her chat.
To these men as anything other than straight and will not use quotations as it goes against their sexual identity, which will be respected. I don't think I'm sub to you. What the fuck? Stupid breezy. You can't hate gay people anymore. Why not? I want to hate whoever the fuck I want to hate. I want to hate a person because they're wearing Crocs. Why can't I hate a person because of whatever else trivial? If that reason is trivial, if I can hate a person for wearing Crocs, that's an incredibly trivial reason, and then people can harp on me about how stupid it is for me to hate an entire person because of the Crocs they wear. But you see me, I will hate the fuck out of that Croc wearing freak, and I have no qualms about it.
So, Raining Synthware. I'm gonna read this message, and I'm going to explain this. I have to be so careful about how I explain this because I don't want to come off as though I'm defending Bad Bunny, but allow me to explain this. So this is what Raining Synthware said. Xander Hall, hearing her voice, and I already don't like her. There's something about her that's just off. It's like something is missing. She sounds so narcissistic and insufferable. Now, a lot of people over the years who have had criticism of Bad Bunny have said more or less the exact same thing. And I'll admit that I made a counter argument to this, along with people who would defend Bad Bunny, that people who have this opinion are probably just being biased by the fact that she's a woman, and that when a woman engages in this type of humor, it comes off as being bitchy or rude or as narcissistic or whatever. But when men do it, it comes off as suave or like, oh, he's kind of a douchebag, but he's funny about it, so it's okay because he's a guy. So that was always the defense I brought up whenever, I heard that against Bad Bunny. After the experiences I've had with her, and after hearing like eyewitness testimony from people who've also had falling out with her, I don't think this is just her being funny. I don't think this is her being like comedic or like trying to make her community laugh or like just making jokes. I think this is her real personality. I think she genuinely is just a really, really snarky, really mean, just narcissistic, kind of a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. She's a bitch. She is very, very mean and very rude, both to her own fans and her own community, and plays it off as a joke, but everybody who's actually known her to any degree, outside of just being her parasocial fan, knows that she's just genuinely a mean person. She's just bullying her audience for real. It's not her playing it off as a joke. She just acts like this to people. She just behaves this way. She's just mean and not a very good person. She's a bigot. She's a grifter who's pretending to be a left wing so that she can make like the bare minimum amount of money through her Twitch stream. She's clout chasing after Demon Mama and Hassan endlessly. She literally nonstop has been shit-talking me, Vosh, Destiny, and any other debate bro, but meanwhile, she's still totally cool with Hassan and Demon Mama. Do you want to know why she's still cool with Hassan and Demon Mama? It's because there's a lot she can gain from that. And her audience is cool with them. Her audience likes Demon Mama, and her audience likes Hassan. So it is financially profitable for her to like Hassan and Demon Mama. It is, however, and this makes no sense, not profitable for her to be friends with Vosh, even though Vosh and Demon Mama are very good friends, and Bad Bunny literally has called Vosh a pedophile, I'm pretty sure Bad Bunny has pushed the Vosh as a pedophile or Vosh as a sexual harasser. One of those two allegations at some point on Twitter, at least once. And meanwhile, Demon Mama is still friends with Vosh, and yet I imagine Demon Mama gets no shit from Bad Bunny about that. Because Bad Bunny is not... beggars can't be choosers. Bad Bunny's trying to clout chase. You can't start to make problems for yourself in your clout chasing, even if, logically speaking, if you have such a problem with Vosh, and you have such a problem with me, and you have such a problem with insert any debate bro streamer, but you're okay with Hassan Piker and Demon Mama, clearly it's because... You're chasing the money. It's chasing the money. That's all it is. You're chasing the money because your audience doesn't like me or Vosh or Destiny or anything like that. So that's why you're all on that. And then they like Hassan and Demon Mama, so you're totally cool with them. It's all following the money. Does Bad Bunny or does Demon Mama like Bad Bunny even? From what my chat's been telling me, Demon Mama and Bad Bunny are in good terms. I don't. If Demon Mama defended any of what Bad Bunny's done, that would be a problem, and I'd want to talk to Demon Mama about that and see if we could work that out. But if it was just Demon Mama saying, I don't want drama, I'm just not trying to get involved, just leave me out of it, I want nothing to do with it, and that's fine. I don't mind that. That's how I am with a lot of other personal dramas between other YouTubers that I dislike, and I'm friends with others and stuff, but that doesn't seem to be like what's occurring between Bad Bunny and Demon Mama and with like the whole Hassan thing. This is just clout chasing is how it comes off to me.
Meteor.
Hey, does anybody have any of the... Oh, wait, this clip goes on for a little while longer. That's great. Let's watch the rest of it.
Meteor Matt. Jet, thanks for gifting stuff to Meteor Matt. Thanks, man. So, yeah. So, if I can hate a person for wearing Crocs and no one's going to make a peep about it, then me saying I don't get... Actually, my vagina doesn't lubricate at the thought of a bisexual man... And then people are, you can hate everything about the Croc wearing guy, but if your vagina doesn't lubricate right the fuck now, we're gonna have some problems, and I'm gonna have to tell on you to the internet land. No one wears Crocs? Yeah, because they should fucking not be outside. The few times that they're ever outside wearing their Crocs, I shame them back inside.
All right, well, there you go. So, yeah, racism and hating people for liking Crocs are just the same, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot more evidence of Bad Bunny being just an absolute total piece of shit going back quite far, and quite recently, surprisingly recently, and unfortunately recently for anybody who wants to defend Bad Bunny. But, yeah, I believe there were... I posted them on Twitter just recently. Nope, never mind, actually. As it turns out, so these messages, these are the old ones. These are the 2017 messages of Bad Bunny. Obviously, she's denied that they're real, but, I mean, we all know they are. Naturally, you're going to deny they're real. But, and of course, Twitch will ban streamers for this type of behavior, so that's also why Bad Bunny's had to deny its existence. Because, if I were a partnered streamer, Twitch might ban me for showing this. Twitch might ban me for showing this if I was a partnered streamer, just because it's I'm suggesting that Bad Bunny said these things, and Twitch has a zero tolerance policy on, like, I think on verified streamers, like shit talking other verified streamers, I think. But no, we know pretty strongly that these are real. Like, this is like consistently you can see also through all of these messages that she's like usually talking to the same people. Like it's the same people across years. These messages are the ones that came from just earlier this year, apparently, and these are the ones from back in 2017. But even both the messages, she's talking to the same person in most of them. Like, it's very clearly the same person. It's very clearly fucking real. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is the message. The message I showed earlier, as it turns out, the lynching black people, the I hate blacks, and the sand N-word quote. These apparently are from earlier this year, or I should say later last year, about a year ago. Christmas last year. Obviously, she's wearing the Christmas hat in the screenshot. These are from December 2020, which I want to let you know she's been being criticized for these messages from 2017 since then, since like around early 2019, and people have been defending her, saying that these messages are old since then, and these messages are from 2020. So these messages come from well since people have been defending her, saying these messages are old. So I don't want to hear any of that bullshit from anybody who wants to say, oh, but Zan, you're being too hard on Bad Bunny. You're being too hard on her. Like, I don't know. That's my opinion. I've seen evidence of her suggesting that she's a grifter, of her basically admitting it. I've seen evidence of her being a bigot. I don't like her personality. I think she's just mean, and I think she's very rude. I think she's only in it for the money, and I think that's a big part of why she got so mad that I like casually mentioned I'd be streaming in 2 hours when she asked me what I'd be doing today when I dropped into her stream back when we were cool. Yeah, I think she's all in it for the money. I think she's a total grifter, and I think she's just generally a very unpleasant person, not a very entertaining content creator. And hey, listen, I don't even think I'm that entertaining of a content creator, okay? So it's not like I'm saying I'm the top dog or anything and I'm like projecting myself that way. I don't even think my content's that great. But her content's so bad that I still feel comfortable saying there is absolutely no value to gain from watching it, okay? There's just nothing to get. Hypers in chat, if any of you at any point have watched a BadBunny stream, have you guys ever actually watched a BadBunny stream? They're so boring. Like, I went in there because I wanted to support a smaller... At the time, BadBunny was smaller than me. So I wanted to go in there and support a smaller streamer. And I was just like, I'm sorry. You're like, this is literally React Andy content all fucking day. Like, she doesn't do segments or debates or anything like that. She doesn't, like, actually, like, argue for any political beliefs against anyone else. She just watches, like, left-wing videos all day and then says, yeah, I agree with that. And then donate to me because socialism is good and the liberals are bad. And then she gets a bunch of money, and her fans like simp for her really hardcore. It's ridiculous. Xander Hall, I watched for 2 minutes and dipped after she said white people who criticize black separatism need to stop being fucking racist. Oh, of course, yes. She has accused Vosh of being racist. So she is pro Professor Flowers, which should already be a pretty big warning sign right there, that she's a scumfuck human being. And then there's, of course, the fact that I believe she has pushed the Vosh sex cult, or not sex cult, I think she might have pushed the Xander Hall sex cult meme, but I think she's also pushed the Vosh sexual harassment and the Vosh fake pedophile type shit as well. Like, she will literally shill for whatever will make her the most money at any given time. Her opinions are like a gum tree. Whatever way the wind is blowing, she'll lean. Okay, she's a gum tree. Okay, she'll bend at a 90-degree angle if it means the wind is pushing her in a certain way, and the very next day she'll bend at the exact opposite way if the wind turns the other way. It's fucking insane. Therapy cult when? Honestly, I would totally do a therapy cult because I could use a little bit of a booster McGooster to my mental health right now. Anyway, there you go. Those are my reasons as to why I dislike BadBunny. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like, a comment, subscribing, ringing the bell icon, all of the things. Do what you wish. Follow my social media, link down below, including my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok, and of course my fan Discord. And finally, if you've got the money for it, you don't need it for anything else, and you just don't know what to do with it, you could always donate to me and help support the stream, as this is my full-time job, and your support is the only reason I'm able to do this every day. You can donate or gift a sub or sub for yourself over on YouTube, or do the same or over on my website, or donate through Streamlabs, or support me on YouTube or Twitch. But no matter how you support my content, whether it be through a like, a comment, a view, or even a donation, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.